I'm sorry, are you addressing me? Because your authority is not recognized in Fort Kickass.
Are not rubbers.
Oh my god. Okay, yes, you can rub them, but just please don't hurt my family.
I mean, we're not robbers.
Oh.
Hi, this is Harry from Manipulant.
This is Brian from One Man Standing.
This is Nate from Shake to the Sun.
This is Jess from Shoot Lab.
You're listening to Dr. Bones.
Dr.Bones and Mike. Dr.Bones and Mike.
And you're listening to New Music Saturdays.
This is Martin from Prt2 Rock.
JJ from Juxta.
Hey, this is Leslie
And Jason.
of The Sweetest Condition. New Music Saturday.
Music Saturday.
New Music Saturday.
New Music Saturday.
And you're listening to New Music Saturdays.
New Music Saturday. Dr.Bones and Mike. New Music Saturday.
Right on, and we are live for part 2, and unfortunately, Manipulant's having some Skype problems right now, so we're going to try to catch up with him in a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump ahead to the songs, ahead of the songs we're going to play for him, and hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll get his issues sorted out so we can get him on the show. So what we're going to do is going to start off first with, let's see, who's our first up after Manipulant? Our first one is a band called Meter Bridges off their new album. Beta test one's called Nothing New. Dig this.
And in the thick of the morning, another train pulls away. And though it comes with no warning, we all know, start again. And if you count all the reasons in a daze, all alone. Change in the season, all the saints are walking home. All of the longing to tell the truth, it's nothing new. All of the longing to tell the truth, it's nothing new. We show some discretion, the ambience, it's quiet here. Please don't worry your
Right on. Meter Bridge with Nothing New off their new album Beta Test, which is awesome, by the way. So a big shout out and thank you to Jill for sending me that. She and Richard are a great duo, and then we've interviewed them a few times, and a lot of fun. So great album, great tune. I love the flow of it. Like, very kind of like mellow, not as intense as some of their other stuff, but really cool at the same time.
Yeah, that's a really, really cool tune, man. It's just, it's got a proper chilled out vibe going on. It's really, really, I like the way that the vocals, you've got the two vocals, and I'm not sure if it's an octave or if it's a harmony, because I'm not that smart when it comes to that kind of stuff, but it just works really, really well, because it adds the lower layer, adds that level of intensity, which is really, really cool within the track. And I love the way that it's got that kind of ringing, reverby echo on the snare, so every time the snare hits, it kind of repeats 3 or 4 times and just fades slowly as it goes. I think that's really, really cool, that nice little bit of delay. Yeah, so that's a really quality tune. I really enjoyed that.
Right on. So next up we have a band which we've talked about quite a few times already. This band is called Hands of Blue. This is off their brand new album Cosmic Lullaby. This one's called Happily Ever After. Dig this.
She has wasted half of her life watching a promise turn into a lie, expecting a little ring to make her whole. It started with a harmless high school romance, then a husband, children, and a white picket fence. These things would make her happy, so she was told. Is it Wonderland that you're searching for? Find your rabbit bed, dare jump down that hole, 'cause there's no happily ever afters here. No, there's no happily ever afters here. We find our joys between our fears. No, there's no happily ever afters here. Now she finds herself alone in the night, dying for a way to feel alive, as she tastes his hungry gaze from across the room. It starts with coy looks, drinks, and small talk, then dancing close. Doesn't matter what song, till he whispers, should we find some place to go? Is it Neverland that you're waiting on? He can be your pan until the dawn, but there's no happily ever afters here. No, there's no happily ever afters here. We find our joys between our fears. No, there's no happily ever afters here. With the lights down low and their lips so close, it's easy to forget you reap what you sow, as she trembles under the touch of someone new. As the dawn draws near, intoxication fades, thoughts of what may be thrown away, but here she feels happy and she wants to stay. Is it Oz you found? The yellow brick road led you here. Now it's home you want.
Right on. That was Hands of Blue with Happily Ever After. Another cool song by them. And I love Gina's vocals. And it's such a good flow to it. And really dig this song. I mean, and then, like I said, it's such a fantastic album.
It really is an amazing album. I know we say it every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, it really is really good. It really gets me. I love that tune. That's what I love about that. There's a couple of things about that. First of all, I like the fact that it's quite kind of upbeat, especially compared to some of their other stuff. So just in terms of, I guess, the pace and the way that the bass drum kind of leads on as opposed to drags it back. And so I like the fact that it's upbeat, but it's actually quite dark as well. Do you know what I mean? There's a really nice like juxtaposition of moods there, which I think is really cool. I love the I tweeted just now the sort of creepy, almost French sounding, fairgroundy, organy, synthy thing. I don't know what it is, some sort of synth probably. But yeah, and that's obviously the technical term. But it's just in the chorus, it's so like delicious. It's completely edible, that little moment. It's just brilliant. And then obviously the way she's talking about I've forgotten the lyric now and I'm going to spoil it, but the thing about Wonderland with that coming in just brings this whole dark imagery. It's it creeps me out and I love it. I think it's really cool.
So
it's a great track.
Just because of technical difficulties, we're going to reschedule Manipulant for next week for part 2. Because I'm on a bit of a time frame tonight because I'm going out after this. So normally it's not a big deal. So we're going to reschedule him for next week. But next week it's gonna be a two-fer. So the first part of NMS next week we'll have Diesel May, which will be awesome, and then we'll have Manipulant for part 2. So it'll be kind of kick-ass part 1 and 2.
We're gonna have to think of like a whole stack of random questions so that the show doesn't become repetitive.
Yeah, it'll literally be from one extreme to the other. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
But still cool as hell. So I'm looking forward to that. So I appreciate the patience, everybody, and my apologies to Manipulant, but just tonight we're on time schedule, so not your fault. Shit happens, and until I get that, so we'll reschedule for next week. So he'll be part of part 2 next week. So next up we have an artist, and if I really think correctly, she's 14 years old.
Whoa.
And her name is Juliana Wilson, and the song's called Blah Blah Blah. Dig this.